Hi everyone, really good to see you guys today. Happy Wednesday, happy October 7th. Today we're going to talk about pretty much the market and what's going to be forthcoming in this game. I think maybe on Friday. Tomorrow we know we have the two limited times, which obviously, it's cool and all, but not really a game changer kind of. The best one all year was obviously Jamal Adams and Denzel Ward. I remember they got a card the same week or something like that. They were both in packs. I mean, how could you not go for Jamal Adams and Denzel Ward, but in packs both at the same time? But, the thing is, though, is that really limited times aren't really my favorite thing because it's just, even if you do buy packs, a lot of packs, you're not even guaranteed to pull one, obviously. Um, we are going to be spending our points probably towards a bundle. Um, Probably maybe something like Most Feared or MUT Heroes if they can drop a good promo. If I really have to, I'll save it for Blitz because I already know Blitz actually has I mean, literally, people act like Blitz is so far away. It's only a month and a half away. So if you guys have not realized that yet in the calendar, we're only a month away from Black Friday and also like Thanksgiving. Somewhere in the 20s. Not sure if Thanksgiving is like the 21st or the 25th. We will look it up right now for your own knowledge here. Let's go. Um, when is Thanksgiving this year? 26th. So actually, it's more of a later one this year than last year. So more like a month and 3 weeks. But still, it's gonna be here before you know it. And that's obviously one of the biggest market crashes of the whole year because people just they get these insane deals for Blitz and it's just like how can you pass it up? But then the market drops as a result of it, right? So if you're going to get, a point pack for, you know, a full 50 player, the 50, then yeah, that's worth, $20 or whatever, or $10. But the thing is, though, is that, hey, everyone else is doing it too. It's going to drop the market. So that's looking more ahead. But what about, now? What's going on right now? Should you be buying training? Should you not? What's going on for the first weekend league this month? All that stuff. Um, the best card in the game is, don't worry about these ones right here. Just power them up. Don't buy the limited time one. Same with Vic and Dion. Barry Sanders is still around 900K. So I would still say Bo Jackson's worth it. But besides that, all these legends, no one really cares about them right now, okay? Michael Vick, power him up. Don't get the limited time one. Just power him up to 92 through power up path. Same thing for Deion Sanders. The 90s. There's a lot of good 90s out there. Okay. With some of them obviously just being the wide receivers. So when we look at wide receivers, we ask ourselves, who do we really want on our team? Okay. Now I see that Odell has already dropped to 270. He's literally already 270. Brandon Cooks has dropped to 304. Guys, that is very cheap. Okay. Very cheap for Brandon Cooks. We already know what Brandon Cooks is capable of. We literally know it. We know what he's capable of. He has pretty good route running with that speed combination, great COD. 93 COD rating. This guy has a really good, just like for only 300K. I mean, that's literally a really good investment in my opinion. Not really an investment, but just a good buy. So I feel like honestly, if he drops to under 300, I'm buying it no matter what because I don't know what's gonna come on. Well, actually, no, I'm not, and here's why. Randy Moss. I think that Randy Moss is due any week now, and I feel like they're dropping all these legends, and the last wide receiver legend was Reggie Wayne like 2 weeks ago or whatever. But I feel like the 50, you might get a Moss the 50. But Vincent Jackson was last week. So like Randy Moss is due. And it's just like, once he gets a card, I'm going to get him because don't ask me why he's so glitchy. He just is. Um, but this is a really good buy today. Like, if you're like a theme team, if you're someone that really wants Brandon Cooks, get him today because he's only 304. That's like 50K cheaper than normal. Also, another card was Reggie White. Okay, now I sold him for around 380. So if I want to rebuy him, it's got to be 350 or less. If not, I lost coins. So I might actually rebuy him. I literally might actually rebuy him. But I feel like if I'm being honest with myself, they're going to be dropping a card very soon. So left end and wide receivers, I kind of want to pick up on. Not to mention also safeties. Safeties are a really weird market right now because nobody wants John Lynch. Taylor Mays is around 300K. Now I'm not sure if he's been 250 or 270. I can't remember. But Taylor Mays obviously is a really good guy. He literally has everything you want: speed, hit power, height, beside pursuit, tackle. It's just the zone coverage ain't there. It's not 90 zone. The man coverage ain't there. So he's really good though. He's probably like an 8 out of 10 at this point in the year, maybe a 9 out of 10. But he's not that Jamal Adams 10 out of 10. Um, but don't worry, Jamal Adams is too expensive, so don't worry about him. Okay. So him not having a redux is just ridiculous. That's just so cringe. Free safety though, Brian Dawkins. I mean, this card hits different, and the reason why is because he does have the hit power. He does have the tackling in his zone. The speed is a little bit less than you want it to be, but you have to realize 6 foot is not horrible either. He has a lot of thresholds, like this is a pretty good overall card, him and Taylor Mays. That's kind of the meta right now, are those two cards. High's horrible. So in all reality though, they're going to be dropping a Sean Taylor soon. They're going to be dropping an Ed Reed, the 50 any day. So it's just like, dude, like, is it really worth it to go all out in these investments? You ask me. It's literally a gamble. So in all reality, the whole point of this video is pretty much saying, hey, there are a lot of good deals right now. You go to training right now. You want to buy 89s, right? Okay. Go to 89s, halfback James Conner just dropped, okay? The new 89 James Conner is probably pretty cheap, right? Not really. It's around 97K. If you can buy 89s from the 80s, that's a good deal. In the 90s, not a good deal. You also want to buy 88s in the 60s. So I'm telling you right now that this market, I would probably stay away from it because I have a feeling this weekend is going to have a good drop. It's going to have a good drop. I know for sure this weekend I'm going to be buying the left end. So I will rebuy Reggie White if I have to. If they do not drop a left end, I will buy Reggie White on Saturday. If they don't drop like a Michael Strahan or whatever. So when I then go to middle linebackers too, I'm going to be buying Ryan Segier. Now he went up in price, but that's because the 50 packs are not in packs. So, or the 50, like that pack's not in packs, like in store right now. So if he drops to like 300K, I might buy him to go with, Sam Mills. He has really good zone for CPU if I want to. I can obviously user him. He's overall just really good. Yeah, his COD's really short, but like I really don't care. Like he's a good linebacker. He's gonna be a hard hitter. He's gonna be good in coverage, good in man coverage. Like he's one of your best bets in my opinion. Like the full Junior Seau. Like this guy does not even compare to him. The zone's horrible, and the speed is too less. Just go with the better one overall, which is Ryan Segier. Now, should you power him up? Not yet. Later down the road, but not right now. So, like, I'm going to be buying two safeties. I'm going to be buying a middle linebacker. I'm going to buy Cooks. I'm going to buy, like, there's probably going to be 6 people I'm going to buy this weekend. probably Sagier, 2 new safeties. If they drop Ed Reed, they drop Sean, I'm buying them. I don't care if they're 400K, whatever. Like, they're going to be impact players on my team. You hope. And if not, then obviously then it's just EA Sports because they're going to be the best players in the game for safeties. So that's my plan. That's what's going on forward. Hope you guys liked the video. Take care. Peace.